Hello guys, welcome back to Zach Animate Studios, your channel number one for graphic design, coding and animation. So far, if you're still watching us, I really appreciate the efforts that you are putting in, because I really believe that you really want to get to understand this skill and leverage it to building solutions to the community that you are serving. So guys, I really believe with the web development you can solve one thing. You can solve a problem to your society. You can solve a problem to the people you are living with around. That is either solving a business need or solving a personal need. Either way, we don't do this for fun. We want to help you understand the concepts of programming, and also understanding the concepts of having to have a website and have business onto your need. And remember, this is a skill. You don't learn it in one day. So without further ado, without further left, right and center, guys, let's our mission today is let's install a Laravel using a global composer. Okay, so global composer, basically you install Laravel on your Windows, and then basically you just now call it to start installing. And the way to go about is to install Laravel on a global composer. Okay, so you can get that description on Laravel. So let's just open it here. Laravel global composer. Today I'm also just going to teach you how to get this some of the codes also like Laravel global composer. Okay, this is now looking at as more of understanding how this is being done. Okay, global composer. So you can go to Laravel, and then you can just write composer require global composer require Laravel installer. Copy that, and then you're going to add it on your terminal, and then just paste it that way. So it's going to install Laravel on a global composer level, like on a global level on your computer, right? Because I've already installed. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to open a new tab, and then I'm going now to install now Laravel I'm going to create a Laravel project, and this is going to be fun, my friends. So I'm just going to change directory cd ... and then I'm going now to install Laravel now on my PC. Okay, so this is going to be a new PC. It's going to be YouTube demo 2. So the way you just now start your Laravel application, and in this manner, basically there are some new changes that have been made, and you will love how this thing works. First, I tried, this is the thing that I tried. Initially I tried with a small, okay, we call this term the terminal head, right? Sorry, terminal, with the terminal head, which was very small. Okay, so let's just install. So Laravel new. So when you want to install a new Laravel, just type Laravel new, and then the new project that you want to install. Okay, Laravel new YouTube demo 2. YouTube demo 2. Okay, let me just use that YouTube demo because it's just now one word. So we are going to install new Laravel into our system. Okay, so you can see it is going to ask you, do you want to install using Larakit or Breeze or Jetstream? You can remember Jetstream was initially on the first as Laravel gets started, used to have like Jetstream. So I'm going to select Breeze, and then it is going to ask, do I want to use Alpine, Livewire, functional? So basically now this comes to when you want a specific function to your system. Either you want to do APIs, Laravel, React, or Vue.js. So with that you can select, like I'm going just to select normal blade, And then do I want to dark theme? I really love dark theme. I will say yes, and then I will select 0 for PHP unit test. And then do I want to initialize Git? I will say no, and then I will now, it will prompt to install all these things. It will start now creating the application. Okay, so it is amazing. This is amazing way. This is Laravel 10, a very nice way to create your application. Thereafter, we are going to see that is going now to ask which type of database that we want to install. Either we want to install MySQL database, MySQL database, SQL database, or the other one that is very light is called it's called what? It's called the latest database is called, I'm almost forgetting this name. Let's just go and look at it in environment, right? It's normally called MySQL. I'm almost forgetting, but yeah, SQLite. Okay, that name was almost running away off my mind, but you can also install something like SQLite. So with that, you have now basically it's going just to download all the files and folders that you require. It's a very amazing way of doing these things, a very amazing way of doing this work. So you can see this is the thing. I wanted to resize it like that. By the way, when you are installing this and you have a very minimal, like the minimal terminal like this, it will refuse to install it until you install it in a wider, that row has to be at least wide enough. That is something that it was very nice. I saw that you can also command the view that you are installing on. So with that, let's give it a second. After installing it, then it's going to ask, do you want to install Laravel Breeze? Then you just, after installing Laravel Breeze, you get started right away. Laravel Breeze, it means, okay, these are packages for login and logout. So out of the box, as a developer, like Laravel normally thinks that when you are designing that thing, you are going to, this application is going to be used by users. Okay, basically application has to be used by users in their mindset, like from a mindset point of view. So creating an application, you have to have users in mind. So with that, really, this has been amazing. This is very amazing, and we are solving just one problem. Because always in mind, also just know that you are solving one problem at a time. As we always say, Zach Animate Studios, creativity one step at a time, and we are always just solving one problem, just one problem for a day. Let's take a coffee break. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. So as it installs, let me just use the same project, this other project, as we wait for that one to install, right? What we're going to look at are the filing structure, guys. Nothing has changed on the normal Laravel project. We have still the app folder, that contains the controllers. You remember, we are using the MVC, model views and controllers, right? Model views, controllers. So we have the controllers for controllers, and we have the models, and then we have models like user model, and then we have the views. Okay, inside the views we have now, either you are good in JavaScript, you will use JavaScript views, or if you are good in PHP, you are going to use Blade. So with all that, we are going, just, you can see like the normal new way of installing Laravel using global composer. So basically this is also another better way of installing. So with that, now you now start planning ahead on what your application is going to do. in our previous video I told you that our main aim is we want to concentrate in a niche. We want to create a financial system, either a boda system or a boda system or a sacco system or a chama system. Okay, so those are the things that like I'm well passionate about, and we want to create that. So basically, as you can see that we already have now somebody, like out of the box we have a system. Somebody can log in, somebody can log out. Now what next can you do? So what next can this application do, and what roles are we going to give to these people? So you can see now then if I can have a notepad here or a word, let me just use Word or Notepad like that. What we're going to now, we want to lay down some strategies on what we are going to do with this application. Right now we have now roles and permissions that are being set, right? And our Laravel application has already been installed. As you can see now, it is asking us, before even I go there, it is being asked, do you want to use SQL database, MySQL database, SQLite database, or SQL Server? So I will use, for now we are on, I don't have SQL Server installed or Postgres Server installed on this application, but I promise you on the next videos we are going to install that, or we can just have the same application but we select the type of the service server that we want to select. So at this point I'm going to select MySQL. Okay, MySQL. So that is my SQL server that we are going to install, that is going to be this application is going to utilize. Okay, and then it updates the database, and then also it updates the breeze, and then so basically this is amazing. So this one is different from the previous installation that we had made, whereby the previous installation, you can remember, we had just to install the Laravel package only, and then we now install the breeze later. But right now all this has been done. And then another good thing about this is, on your environment variable env, the application will have the name of your, okay, basically on your env, this you'll have the name of your application as your database name. Okay, so basically you'll have the name of your application as the database name. As you can see, this is very amazing. So out of that, whatever happens next is you just type php artisan migrate. Okay, I will also explain that what is php artisan migrate. php artisan migrate is all about writing information, now writing the tables into a database. What do I mean by writing tables into a database is, now whatever design of database that you have created, we are going to see it on migration. So guys, just hold your horses. On the database we are going to see migrations. Okay, migrations, and we have here is a sample of migrations. Okay, so migration of personal access token or users. Let's start with the users. So with users we have a user, username, email, password. Okay, these are the fields that your application is going to have. Okay, so with that, what does that mean? Let me just try to explain it from a front end point of view. You see, you are a person, you are a user. Okay, you are the user, and your user information must be stored inside a database, and that database is called user database, and all the users what will be under users. Okay, will be under users. So, and then those users will be selected. Now if you want now to create a robust application, that is now the way to go. You will go with that method. That so basically as you can see, we are committed. We want you to understand. Okay, basically you are using Facebook, you are using Twitter, how was it made, what is the technology up behind it. So with that, keep on subscribing, keep on being part of this amazing. So basically this is how we are going to understand, you are going to understand it in this manner. I'm just going to explain it, but this is the architecture, either because Facebook was created using PHP, later on updated with React, but still some of the core functionalities still PHP is being used. So we have installed Laravel and we can create. So basically we are going to dive in deeper details about this. So guys, I know I have talked for 15 minutes non-stop, so I'm taking a break, and then thereafter let's open this application and see what we have installed. Okay, so what we're going just to do, we are just going to dive into that folder, open folder, file, open folder, and then we're going now to open that application, and then it's called just YouTube demo right now with no underscore, and then you select like that, and then you write PHP artisan serve, PHP artisan serve, and PHP artisan migrate. Those are the two things you're just going to do today. Okay, depending on the fastness of your PC, it may go faster, less than 15 minutes, but with me, my server, my internet is quite slow, and then I just accept, and then what we're going to do, we go to your terminal, new terminal, and then what you're just going to do is PHP. First, let's do PHP migrate to write those database. PHP artisan migrate, PHP artisan migrate, and then just close that. Those are I had installed Copilot, and then it is going to ask you, YouTube demo does not exist on your MySQL connection. So I will say, do you want to I will say yes, and then it's going to write now those tables into the database. Okay, so you can see it's a very easy easy way. And then what you're going to do right now is PHP artisan serve. Okay, so we have just set up our Laravel application, and then just follow the link. You're going to have a dark theme Laravel 10 Breeze installation. As you can see, we have finally, within 17 minutes, you will not have stolen somebody's money, you will not have done anything wrong, but you will have your own application, Laravel login and register, guys. That is, you can register somebody into your system, and then the next time you can also log in into your system. Let's do that. Zach, we are going to have your name there, and then your email address, and then your password. My password is my nyanya. Okay, so I have created a user, that is now that person is there. The password did not match. Why did the password did not match? It means that there is validations, guys. That is validation. You think I did it for fun? I did it because I wanted to show you that with this it comes with security features. This is the basic way you are protecting your application. First, having a first level of protection for your application. Okay, I won't say that is very perfect, but we are protecting our application for the first time. So as a developer, how are you protecting the data? So you have to do validations. So guys, there's a lot to learn, and we are going to do them one step at a time. Zach Animate Studios creativity, one step at a time. So we register. As you can see, the information now is being passed into the database. Okay, now we have somebody like Zach Orengo registered into our system. You can see his profile, let me just save that. You can see his profile, and then you can now up to this point we can now do a lot of things from this point. You can delete account, you can update your profile, and then at the same time you can log out and then come another time and log in again. Is that amazing, guys? Is that really not something amazing? So guys, that is amazing. And then I'm still logging into our system. So guys, if you have not subscribed to this channel, guys, maze, just do that and subscribe to this amazing channel, and I will not insist more. If you want to buy us coffee, guys, use my email address that I'll be sharing on the screen, guys. You can buy us coffee using PayPal if you are in United States of America or wherever you are, or my email number or my phone number, guys. If you need it, I will also provide that. Subscribe to this channel, Zak Anime Studios, creativity one step at a time. So guys, in the next video we want now to bring the business aspect of having a website. So we have so much to learn, guys. Don't let me down. Subscribe, and if you also want to market on our platform, guys, hit us, subscribe, talk to us, and then we will talk back to you guys. So subscribe and cheers.